I've been out in the sun, can't you tell? Makes my teeth look whiter. Before you say anything, this picture is straight. It's just, I think, the angle of the camera that makes it look off center, which is a little disconcerting that this table might not be level, because that looks good, right? I was asked about this painting. It's of my dog Stanley. He died in 1998, and I did this painting 99 to check. He was a Collie Shepherd mix, and he sort of adopted me and my roommates when he was a baby. He was a little puppy. I was walking home from school. I was in college, and I used to walk to campus and back, and he just started following me home from this house. And we lived on a busy street, so I kept him there until I saw the neighbors come home, and I walked down with the puppy, and I said, you know, your dog got out. He looked like he was about 3 months old, maybe. And I said, I kept him all afternoon because I was worried that he might get by a car. And they said, no, no, he's not our dog. We found him. We just left him on the porch hoping somebody would take him. Apparently it was me. I brought him back. I told my roommates that, you know, the people didn't want him. And he was just a little ball of fur, cute as all. So we decided to keep him and named him Stanley. And I guess he and I bonded the best. And so I kept him after my roommates moved out. And, you know, that was 1986. And he died in 1998. So yeah, I had him for a while, and I named my my painting studio Stanley Studio. So that's how that got the name. But a lot of people think that that's my name, or last name, or something. So no, it's named after my dog. That's the story of the painting, and it's not a great painting. Really, about the only thing that's worth anything is the eye. Maybe that's yeah. It's acrylic. It's just a little painting. Well, it's a big little painting. I had several questions about the Eats sign that I put up in the kitchen. It will not light up. Some of the lights, two of them actually have LED lights running through them and could be wired to work. The E had like a neon inside, and then the T didn't have anything. I know that I could probably wire it to work battery operated. I'm just not going to. I just like it, I guess, the way it is. Although lit would be nice. But I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm just gonna leave it. It is what it is. My mom gave me a box of old papers yesterday, newspapers and some of her schoolwork when she was in high school, I think. They were in my grandmother's box. That was like the last box of my grandmother's stuff my mom was going through, and she thought I could scan some of it. I think she wants it back, but I wanted to scan some of them. And mixed in it is with some pictures of us when we were kids. None of them that are very clear. They're all blurry. I mean, seriously, the worst photographers ever back in the day. There are some cool ones, and I'm not sure if I want to get these framed for my mom or not. When my parents first married, they lived in Waco, which they were living in when John F. Kennedy was killed. So I think my grandmother may have been there and kept the newspaper from the Waco Times-Herald. Anyway, so I was thinking about framing that. I'm not sure. Whoops. And then they really smell, just so you know. This other one I thought was really cool, too. My mom grew up in Bryan, Texas, which is where Texas A&M is, Bryan College Station. And then, oops, they're very fragile. So I thought that one was cool. And then there's a nice little Coke ad on the back. But, yeah, and there's a bunch of other events. Oops. Be careful with those papers. So I want to do something with those. I'm not sure what. Do any of you watch Cooking with Clara? She's the Depression era cooking. She does that show. She's 95. She does recipes and tells stories of the Depression era when she was a kid, and it's really interesting. Anyway, she made a video today or yesterday or something, and said that her next video in August is going to be her last one because she turns 96. And you can't blame her. She's old. But if you get a chance to watch her, she's got some really interesting recipes. Some of them are kind of scary. I wouldn't eat them, but then I don't eat a long laundry list of things. But some of them are really interesting, and the stories she tells with them are pretty interesting as well. So check her out if you don't know her. I think it's Depression Cooking is the name of the channel. Happy 4th of July to those in the States. Everyone else, hope you had a great Monday. I will see you tomorrow for No Edit Tuesday. I don't know if I have any TMI today. I may not. Bye.